Honorable Ahmed Wadada Aliyu Sarkin Yakin Kefi, Chairman Pan Nigeria Limited, Kaduna. Well, I was born to the family of the famous late Alhaji Danyaya Nasarawa on the 15th October 1964 here in Kefi. I went to primary school in Kefi, Abduzanga Primary School. From there, I proceeded to Government Secondary School, Miango, Jos, in Bassa local government. And I left Miango 1983 and came to the School of Preliminary Studies, Kefi, that is SPS Kefi. From there, I went to Federal Polytechnic, Nasarawa, where I had my national diploma and national higher diploma in business administration and management. I worked with United Bank for Africa Limited then, and had my youth corps at the then Benue Cement Company Limited, Boko, and I was distribution manager for Kano Tobacco Distribution Company between 1996 to 7 and 1997, 98 to 99. I was administrative manager in Vision Technologies. Vision Technologies was the company that was given the contract to fabricate and supply the transparent ballot boxes that were used in conducting 1999 elections. And then 2003, based on the call of my people, particularly my friends, I vied to the House of Representatives under the platform of PDP, and I won. So I was elected to the House of Representatives in 2003. I was there from 2003 to 11 for 8 years. I was elected for the first 4 years, 2003 to 7, and then got re-elected 2007 to 11. While at the House of Representatives, I pioneered the Legislative Committee on Capital Market and Institutions. Prior to my appointment, that committee had never existed in the history of legislature in Nigeria. And I also happened to be, because then PDP had an arrangement where members of the National Assembly on zonal basis had representation at the neck of the party. So I was a neck member of PDP. That is National Executive Committee of PDP. And then when PDP2 NPDP came, I was a national officer because I was the National Financial Secretary of NPDP. I also chaired the last part of my stay at the National Assembly, the House Committee on National Orientation, Information and National Orientation. In fact, it was under my chairmanship that the Freedom of Information Bill was passed into law. That dream came to me as a result of my concern for my people. Concern that got engineered by my understanding of leadership and dynamics of leadership. As a leader, I feel I should give back to my people. Naturally, every responsible leader will always want to give back to his people. And the thought of giving back to my people, okay, yeah, giving back to my people, in what way and form? Having looked at the proximity of my community, Kefi, to the federal capital, I feel that is a blessing that we should capitalize on, leverage on, to open up our community to the rest of the world. And leadership entails you taking your people to civilization, or bringing civilization to your people. And bringing polo to Nasarawa State was at that time bringing civilization to my people. So I brought civilization to my people, and by bringing civilization to my people, which of course entails people trooping in from outside Kefi, from outside Nasarawa State, and also from outside Nigeria. So Kefi Polo Ranch is there as a tourist attraction. As a tourist attraction, how do you now give back to the people? Yes, you have brought civilization. How does it impact the people? So in that aspect, I chose the charity way of life. We hold 2 tournaments in a year. One in support of education, the other in support of orphans. And of course, so much have been done. Nasarawa State University is a beneficiary under education, secondary schools here and primary schools. The last tournament we had in support of education, we distributed over 50,000 exercise books, 50,000 pencils, and what have you. And it's a continuous thing. To that of the orphans, what we do, we buy clothes, beds and beddings, food items, and we go from orphanage to orphanage. We go to orphanages from Kefi here up to some part of the FCT, Federal Capital Territory, and we extend gesture to an orphanage too in Jos, all under Kefi Polo Ranch. So it is an all-encompassing project, all-encompassing in the sense that it is a tourist attraction, it is a responsibility, a source of discharging responsibility of leadership, and of course it gives back to the vulnerable. I'm still much more qualified to run for the governorship of Nasarawa State because I have known much more than I knew in 2019. But I have told you guys that I am not a desperate politician. After I ran for the governorship at primary level, I came second, and I was chosen to lead the campaign council. I chaired the campaign council that saw to the emergence of the present administration led by my own brother, Engineer Abdullahi Alhaji Sule. And with due respect and humility, under my chairmanship of the council was the first time President Buhari as a candidate ever won election in Nasarawa State. As a candidate, he never won election, not until when I chaired the campaign council. By design or whatever, that is the blessings of God on me, and that goes into record. And I should be proud as a politician to say that, because it's a political goal that I have scored. So haven't done that. I went all around the state to canvass for support and votes for Engineer A.A. Sule, and God delivered us. What is it? What is it that will make me? Whatever goes wrong today under the administration, or this administration, under the stewardship of Engineer A.A. Sule, I think I should see it as part of my wrong. And if I see it as part of my wrong, I should always play a role to correct it. And where the administration excels, we commend the administration and encourage the administration to do much more. So, in a very nutshell, I have no intention whatsoever to run against Engineer A.A. Sule. Unless if after 4 years, Engineer A.A. Sule says, I am done, I'm not going to run again, then my big brother leaves, I go in. Of course, I'm a politician, like you said. The people wouldn't allow me, and then with due respect and humility, I'm a politician that has both political and electoral values. So I will always run to when when I get to my threshold, then I am running. I have made my intention well known to everybody. I'm running for the Senate of the Nasarawa West Senatorial District. I've said that a couple of times. My intention is all over, and you see billboards around Abuja Road and Akwanga Road, all done by people for me. I do not have a hand in any of those, just well wishers that wish me well in the forthcoming election. I am buying for the Senate of the Nasarawa West Senatorial District, inshallah, under the platform of APC. If he does, I don't know about that. And beyond him, there will be other interested parties. For me, I have made up my mind, and the fundamental reason behind making up my mind is because Senator Abdullahi Adamu, told me twice that he is not running, because I never wanted to join issues with him again as a mark of respect. Having done that in 2015, he told me twice at his own instance, and so that encouraged me, and I have already rolled out my carpet to the red chamber. So whosoever wants to run, it is legal, it is legitimate, there is no running against each other. Is not a sin, so long as we respect ourselves. That's all. And the senatorial Nasarawa West Senatorial District seat does not belong to any individual. It belongs to the people, and this is democracy we are talking about. We should be peaceful, God-fearing, and peaceful. If you are not God-fearing, there is no way you will be fair and just to people. And if you are not fair and just to people, there is no way people will be peaceful. So if you say, whoever says you should be peaceful is impliedly telling you to be God-fearing, be fair and just in your dealings. That's all.